Talk. I am your host, Mashuma Saba, M. Saba, and this is our Cultural Variety Podcast. Stay tuned. Welcome to Coffee Talk Podcast, the Cultural Variety Podcast Show. And this is our Wednesday night sports edition. That's right, our Wednesday night sports edition. Again, we are a Cultural Variety Podcast Show. And so when we talk about sports, we don't care who won or lost the game. We like to talk about the different intricacies that goes on behind the scenes in the world of sports that evolves our people. You know what I'm saying? And when I talk about our people, I talk about our people. You know what I'm saying? So tonight we got a great show lined up. This brother, I've been thinking about because I've been watching boxing all week, and I thought about the great fights he used to bring to the ring. He was a true champion. So we're going to definitely talk about this gentleman in a moment. I'll let you know what that person is, his name is, or whatnot. But I want to say this. Thank you for tuning into Coffee Talk Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for continuing to support our show. And here we are again for another Wednesday night sports edition. But listen, if this is your first time tuning into the show, we never start the show without giving you its flavor as well as its wise words. That's right. Imagine it as putting some cream in the coffee or whatever creameries you use. So we're going to give you the flavor, today's flavor, and the wise words. So let's go ahead and begin, shall we? I asked for that beat. Drummer boys over there messing up the beat. All right, check it. Today flavor is grape smoothies. That's right, grape smoothies. Because right now we're starting to go into our fall weather. You know, you might be coming from the gym, you might be headed to the gym, you might be relaxing in the office or whatnot. But what is more better than a nice cold grape smoothie? So why do we suggest grape smoothies as tonight's flavor? Because it's high in antioxidants. It contains a high level of polyphenols, which is a powerful antioxidant. We also have rich vitamins and minerals. And in case you don't know, grapes promote weight loss. So that's why that's the flavor of tonight, which is a grape smoothie, something real cool, something real smooth, something real chill. And like I do from time to time, I'm going to go ahead and hit you off with the ingredient. That's right. Tonight's flavor is grape smoothie. Saba going to give you an ingredient to make the joint yourself. You know what I'm talking about? So here's the ingredients. To make a grape smoothie, you need 3 cups of seedless or seeds or grapes with seeds. You need grapes with seeds. I got stumbled there because I said something seedless. I don't like nothing seedless. I would rather just blend my seeds along with the grapes. So, but you need 3 cups of seedless or seeded grapes. You need 1 cup of steamed half strawberries. You need 3/4 cups of blueberries. You need a half medium-sized banana, peeled and chopped. You need 1/3 cup of 2% milk, or you can use yogurt. And if you have a 1/4 of some water and 1/8 of some kosher salt, blend that stuff all together there, and that's what you get right there, right there. If you see it in the corner, you see what it is. That's the flavor of grape smoothie, especially on ice. Think about it. Think about it. Go ahead, get up, go to the refrigerator, get yourself a blender, make you the grape smoothie. Because it's gonna probably taste wonderful. All right. So welcome again to Coffee Talk Podcast, the Cultural Variety Podcast show. Also, I had to sneak something into the studios. I gotta have me another flavor, you know what I mean? But I'm trying this out. It's 11% alcohol. I don't really drink, but it's a wine cooler per se with 11%. I got the day off from one job and I'm doing my other job. And the boss who is said I can have me a little drink as we podcast. How about that? All right, listen. We have to go into the wise words before we begin our show tonight. Definitely the wise words. And so I really want you to pay attention to this. This may help you no matter where you at in life, whether you are a young teenager, a young female, whether you are a male, a young lady, adults, elders, you know, we all may need to hear this. But today's wise words are: don't let fear stop you from being who, what, or where you want to be. Again, and this is from Big Saba, man. The wise words tonight is by me. How about that? I jump in from time to time. But again, the wise words tonight is: don't let fear stop you from being who, what, or where you want to be in life. Sometimes when you start to feel the anxiety of fear, it makes you conjure up more lies, and then you got to remember that bullshit. So, we don't need no lies. Take accountability. We all be a great people if we work under that pretense. You know what I'm saying? Also, fear will prevent you from growing, from evolving, from being a better you. Fear will stop you from taking that chance of going to start your own business, taking that chance of becoming an author and writing your own book, going back to school to get a trade or to get a degree. Don't let fear stop you from being who, what, or where you want to be. So that is tonight's wise words by you know who. Thank you. All right. Now let's go ahead and get into the show. Like I had stated, this is our Wednesday night sports. I'm excited because we've been experiencing a lot of great boxing these past 2 months, with more in store, especially coming up September 30th. Uh, Canelo Alvarez, Saul Canelo Alvarez against Jamel Charlo. Two undisputed champions going against each other. Jamel Charlo moving up in weight. Because typically Jamel fights at 154. He'll be moving up to 168 to fight Canelo. Both of them are undisputed. That's Saturday, September 13th. I don't know the location yet, and I do apologize because I know they have been doing their press conference run. So it is out there. So if you want to go ahead and just look it up, where the fight is at. But tonight that leads us into our reflection, our honors, our respect of the gentleman tonight who we're going to talk about. Great boxer. Let me go ahead and paint his picture, shall we? I remember seeing this dude back in '82, straight up. I mean, I come from a family of a boxing family. And so I remember this dude back in '82. Ring Magazine hails him as the 20th best boxer in the kingdom of boxerdom, if that's a word. 20th top boxer in boxing history. That's another reason why I wanted to get him on, talk about him, I should say. Let's go ahead and go over his accomplishments. I'm going to introduce to you professional boxer Alexis Arguello. That's right. Alexis Arguello is our featured story tonight on Coffee Talk Podcast Sports. Alexis Arguello. Alexis Arguello was a 5'10" fighter out of Nicaragua, and he was born April 19th, 1952. He went to the Essence on April 19th. Oh, I'm sorry. He went to the Essence on July 1st, 2009 at the age of 57. When I say our people, I want you to understand that in no way are we saying one gender of people or one race of people and not the other. 'Cause I know how uh, society likes to divide us, but in my eyes, us black and brown people, we definitely um, are one and never allow that separation. So when I say that, we honoring our people, man, we're honoring people from all walks of life, man. That's all from all walks of life, man. And so that's what it is. We are uh, one of the best coffee talk podcasts or podcasts in general out there right now. And we give you the flavor. You know what I'm saying? We give you the flavor, what you need. But Alexis Arguello was respected again as one of the greatest boxers of his era. Alexis Arguello has held the titles uh, at bantamweight, featherweight, super featherweight, and lightweight. What makes Alexis Arguello special is that he never lost his belts. That's right. He never lost his belts at bantamweight, featherweight, super middleweight, or lightweight. He never lost his belts. He always relinquished his belts. Why? Because he was moving up. He kept moving up in weight class. So somebody let me know tonight what weight is bantamweight? Is that about 118? Featherweight's about what, 120, 125-ish? Let me know. But yeah, he would dominate his opponents. Tall, slender dude, 5'10". Hit hard, man. Hit hard, man. Great fighter. So he never lost a title. He relinquished his titles to move up into the next weight class to take on more challenges. Alexis Arguello had 85 fights in his history of boxing. He had 77 wins and 8 losses. Out of the 77 wins, Alexis Arguello had 62 knockouts, 15 decisions. He was knocked out 4 times in his 8 losses that he had in his career. He was knocked out 4 times, and 4 other times out of that 8, they went to a decision. Alexis Arguello relinquished his lightweight titles. But when he wanted to go get them back, he had to go through this man up there on the screen behind us, Aaron Pryor. Both of these gentlemen are Hall of Famers. Both of these gentlemen are Hall of Famers. The first time Aaron Aaron Pryor and Alexis Arguello met for the lightweight championship of the world was November 12th, 1982. Alexis Arguello was moving up again because he never lost the belt. He was moving up from super featherweight to lightweight. So he was going after the belt. But he relinquished. He had it already, but he relinquished. He was going after the belt against Aaron Pryor. This took place on November 12th, 1982. Alexis Arguello was stopped in the 14th round. This was back when they used to go 15 rounds, man. This was back when they used to go 15 rounds. That was his first loss. There was controversy in that fight. There was controversy. After the eighth, ninth round, sports announcers started to notice that Aaron Pryor, every time he went to his corner, his trainer kept switching up the bottles of water that you give a fighter in between rounds. So there was some controversy behind it. Later, speculations have come out that it was cocaine, honey, and I think some type of buttery mixture. That could be the honey. Some, allegedly. Others have stated that Aaron Pryor used to mix um, his asthma medicine. He took pills, so he had to crush them up and mix them into his water to help him breathe in between rounds. But whatever you believe in those stories does not take away from the great Alexis Arguello. Yes, he lost in the 14th round of a great fight that went back and forth. Later, he went on to fight Aaron Pryor again in a part two showdown. That showdown took place September 9th, 1983. And I'm just checking on that just to make sure that we're on point. Can't wait to tell you some of the names that he beat. But yeah, so he goes on September 9th, 1983 to fight Aaron Pryor again due to the controversy. So in the second fight, however, Alexis Arguello was knocked out in the 10th round. So that is his monumental fights of those two fights. He's had great fights, but those are his two defeats that stand out. Others say when he came back after those defeats, he was really just fighting for money. But here at Coffee Talk Podcast, we don't want to talk about none of that because we're not like the old media. We don't do nothing negative here under this brand. But what we would like to say again that Alexis Arguello by Ring Magazine has him voted the 20th greatest fighter of all time. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1992. Alexis Arguello with 85 fights, 77 wins, 8 losses, 62 knockouts, 15 decisions, 5'10" fighter, former WBA featherweight champion, former WBC super featherweight, former WBC lightweight champion, former WBA lightweight champion. So tonight, we want to pay our homage, our respects, and tip our hat to Alexis Arguello, one of the best to ever do it. So, what is your thoughts tonight on our sports night on fighter Alexis Arguello? What other memories do you have of Alexis Arguello? If you have any, go ahead and leave those in the comments. We'd love to talk boxing. Again, this is Coffee Talk Podcast, our Wednesday night sports edition. And man, we want to talk boxing tonight. Let me know. Leave a comment. Hit the like button. Share the video. Let me know you're here. Peace. What up? Greetings. Salam. Grand Rising. Let me know you're here. This is Coffee Talk Podcast. Let me know if you know about that man right there. That brother was dangerous. Out of Nicaragua. Later went on to become a politician and become mayor of his former city, Mongolia. Great Alexis Arguello. But let me know what your thoughts are. Do you remember any fights from Alexis Arguello? I'm going to go ahead and point out just a few that ring a bell. But he beat Ray Mancini. He beat Boom Boom, y'all. He beat Boom Boom to advance his record to 68-5. It was his 73rd win. Actually, he knocked Boom Boom out in the 14th round. This was October 3rd, 1981, to retain his WBC and ring lightweight titles. That's one name. What about the great Jose Luis Ramirez? His 70th fight. It went a split decision. That was November 14th, 1980. Yeah, he took those 2 defeats to the great Aaron Pryor, November 12th, 1982, when he was knocked out after in the 14th round, and then again in the 10th round, September 9th, 1983. You know, and then went 3-1 along the way to finish up his last 4 fights. Hall of Famer again, top 20 greatest boxers of all time. Again, we do salute you. You know, go ahead, y'all. Leave a comment, hit the like button, share the video. I'm gonna go and have a little sip of this. And I'd like to say thank you for supporting Coffee Talk Podcast, the Wednesday night sports edition. We'll see y'all soon this coming week. Peace and love to y'all. Thank you for your support.